Hello and welcome to Dragon Age Origins Nightmare Difficulty Post Run. And this is the second and last video that I'm going to do commentary. And I'm going to explain why. This is the Archdemon. This is the end fight of the game, the last boss. And this is what happened. I mean, the game turned out to be really easy. I mean, the bosses... This is the longest boss fight. And there's not really much tactics. I mean, you just have to divide and conquer, kind of. Use a little of crowd control, and you're good to go. So I didn't remember the game being this easy. And you see me now moving towards the back legs of the dragon. There's 3 dragon fights in the game. There is this one, Flemeth, and what was the other one? Oh, the High Dragon. And if you see what I'm doing in the High Dragon and Flemeth, is basically what I'm gonna do here. You just have to get a tank to taunt the boss and move to his back legs, because he's kinda like a weak spot. If you stand here, he can hit you. He has to turn towards you, you see? He turns. Now he flies a lot, but if you check the Flemeth video or the High Dragon, they don't fly. So what you do is position your mages and archers like away from the dragon, and you taunt the dragon with a tank, and you just move to the back legs and you hit him. And this is a kind of a safe tactic, because you can do this with just hitting him. The problem is that if you stand in front of his leg, in front of him, directly in front of him, in any of the 3 boss dragons, they can grab you with his front legs and bite you, and like a kind of chew you off. And in Nightmare it's kind of like a death. I don't think Alistair. I have Alistair out tanking here. I don't think he can survive that. So just move to his back legs and you should be fine. If you have another character like a rogue or a melee character, you can leave him attacking him, but he can get grabbed, so it's safer this way. It's kinda longer, but look at the damage. I mean, this is not hard at all. And I remember the Nightmare mode being harder than this. I mean, I think the harder fight, this is the longest, not the hardest. I mean, I think the boss fight that I died the most was the Spider Queen, and it's really weird, but it's true. I don't think it's even this fight is longer, but that fight is just too many fucking spiders, and the spiders just throw you the web, which immobilizes you and basically leaves a character useless, like for up to 1 minute, I think. And they can throw poison. They can do an attack which overwhelms the character, like like the attack that the Mavari Hounds have too. And they kinda get on top of the character and bite him, and it's a knockdown. So the character can, if a spider does that on a mage, it's kinda like a death. So you have to really stun him out of the animation or do something to get him out of the animation. So that's the hardest part of the Spider Queen fight. The fucking minions. And once again, I hate fucking minions, but whatever. This game is just awesome. Like I said in the first video, this game is so much fun. I had so much fun doing this boss run. I mean, even if it's not as difficult as I remembered, it's so much fun. The story is so engaging, the characters, and you just don't see this kind of quality nowadays. It's just so much like quantity over quality, kind of like so much so much stuff. What the fuck am I trying to say? It's just too much bullshit. Too much explosions, too much maybe set pieces with big events and stuff, but there is nothing to relate to. I mean, here even the random fights, like when you go to from a place to another in the map, you kinda can get a random encounter, like in a Final Fantasy game. You can get a random encounter, and even the random encounters, they are usually tied to something like a character or an event that is happening in the world, or even a part of a story. So you don't feel like you are doing the same shit over and over in no part of the game. And this was like 30 hours of gameplay, I think. I didn't count them, but if you do all the shit, you can get to 60 or 70 hours, and you never feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. And that's fucking spectacular. I mean, like I said in the first video, this is one of a kind game. And as this is the ending of the boss run, I'm going to be continuing the Dragon Age with Dragon Age 2. I'm going to be criticizing Dragon Age 2, and but it has some generally if you compare it to this, is nowhere near as good, like nowhere, but it has some good things to it, so I will be talking about that in Dragon Age 2, and hopefully I will be ending that guide before Dragon Age Inquisition releases. So I really hope Dragon Age Inquisition has some redeeming qualities in the story and characters. I really hope that it's not just cute graphics, because we all know that the Frostbite engine looks good. I mean, it looks good. The graphics looks great. The artistic value of the graphics looks really nice. Like they put some effort into it, because in Dragon Age 2 there is no effort. Let's say it right now. There is no fucking effort. So I hope they take it. Dragon Age 2 took like a year at most to make. So now with the Inquisition, I think it's really the big next gen first RPG, or at least from BioWare. So it's really something to expect. And for me, I just wanted to play a good RPG before the year's over. So I really hope it's good. I really hope it's worth it. I will be doing a walkthrough on Nightmare, kinda not the I will be doing a boss run too, but it will be on the same time as the walkthrough. And then I think I will try to do a solo run if I can. But we'll see. The walkthrough on Nightmare, or whatever it's called, is sure to be coming, and also the boss run. But they said the Dragon Age 2 has more than 100 hours, but full content. So really for me it's just, I wanted to play an RPG so much, and I kinda was hoping to play Pillars of Eternity before the year close, but they postponed it to next year. I think first quarter next year. So I guess Dragon Age Inquisition is the only thing for me if I want to play an RPG. And really it's the last big AAA title for me. I mean, I know that the Assassin's Creed Unity is coming out too. I'm not comparing it to an RPG, but I know this it's another AAA. But it's just gonna be the same shit all over again. It's you know it. Just it's gonna change the graphics. It looks nice, and nothing else. There's no substance anymore. So, as you can see, this dragon is about to go down. I always move to the back so you have to face me. It's nowhere near as hard as I guess High Dragon is a little harder than this because you don't have the help of the armies. And there Alistar does a cool move. That's automatic. And the Archdemon is down. So I'm gonna be uploading a lot of Dragon Age 2 bosses. Again, as I said in the beginning of this boss run, I'm going to consider the fun and long boss battles. All the main story boss battles are going to be included, like I did here in this run. But if there is a side boss that is like a mini boss that is kinda cool and hard, like Gas Kang was in here, like I will be including it also in the guide. Like I included the Spider Queen because it was so fucking hard that I said, okay, let's record it. So this is it. That was kinda buggy. The animation kinda, the dragon stuck in the ground. So whatever, we won. And we will continue in the boss run in the next Dragon Age 2. Take care, guys.